Monday. Got 3 more loads of tile in today. This is the last one to get unloaded. Sorry I didn't get you on here, Jason. Make 9 total loads. Be enough to do this job here on this farm that we bought, I think. Got a little traffic jam way back in, not much. Got the tile all unloaded. Up at Robson now, checking beans, see if they need irrigated. It's supposed to be super hot this week, so I think we're done irrigating the corn, but we're still gonna, I think we're gonna keep pumping water to the beans, and it looks like they could use it. Boy, look at all them pods. These are 3-1. These will be ready about as soon as anything, but you can still use some water, so gonna turn that thing on, but first we gotta get the pump back in. That's one more George was working on, and so Dad's gonna be up here. I'm gonna meet him. We're both gonna get this in, and then I'm gonna give him a ride to where the tractor is. He's up here mowing, so help him get moved around. He'll get done in Flat Rock, and then his truck will be up at Robson. He'll move up here and start mowing up here. This is where we pump out of the ditch. There's a hole here, Marathon pipeline. Our Marathon, the refineries up there, they pump in water from the river just for cooling. Doesn't get in anything. It gets tested every day, twice a day, I think. Anyways, the outlet's here, so there's constant water flow. Have a hole here so we can suck out of it. And then, anyways, this valve here was leaking. So George was having trouble with it priming up. So he got that replaced, and we're gonna stick her back in. We got a winch here to winch it out there, put it down, put it on here. These little boogers are stinging me everywhere. Well, good news is that primed up, but then our tee where we send it to different spots broke. Plastic broke. Bradford's had the parts, and they had the bee killer. Well, they're about all gone now.
Ain't gonna get her anymore now, I don't think.
That went right in. Huh? So that went right on. Okay, what time is it?
11:15.
4:11, core 1 should be good. All right, all back together except for tightening those bolts. Let that cure for a couple hours. Go pick him up, shed, take him to his mower. All right, dropped that off at the tractor, went filled my belly up at lunch, let this have time to dry, got it all back together. We'll fire it up. Hopefully it holds together, we'll see. Well, don't look like the glue held. Crap. Let's sit all night. I got a tarp strap or ratchet straps on each side of it. Be pretty disappointed if it blows apart this time. It's working. Sucking out of the ditch here. We got this river screen. Got 2 of these now. Come out of Clay City, Kansas. Very good for sucking in not very deep water. Do have a little leak on that joint, but irrigation up there is working, so we'll leave it alone. It's supposed to be like 99 degrees tomorrow, so canceling all the kids' sports. It's so hot. So beans could use some water, but this thing runs 3 of them, so gonna run that one. It's gonna take about 26 hours, go around, put on 3/4 of an inch. Come up here tomorrow and switch to one of the other two. Probably put an inch on, but I want to at least get it around all 3 spots. Probably be the last time we water them or next last time. Be ready for too long. Out in the truck, starting to wonder. This sucker's heavy. I take it to the tire shop here in town, Robinson, have them look it over. I think it might just popped out off the rim, but have them take a look at it. Well, dropped the tire off, haven't heard anything back yet. Got hooked up to the new gearingoff head we got. We got a new Patriot because we had the one that had the interlocking snapper rolls and we just had too much trouble with bolts breaking. So going back to this one, gonna take it home so we can get the devastators put back on it. Started the day off, I went the best one. The tube had a hole in it, so I got a new tube on this. Went by John Deere, got a new battery cover because some point last week this must have fell off and got ran over. Nice little farmer fix, some tool every farmer needs to have in their toolbox. Zip ties, that did the trick before it came in. Got an Alliance tractor. Get this on. I'm gonna walk out to irrigation, get the valves switched over, get that the south one should be done, get it moved to the north one, and I'll do the middle one after it's done. So then get back to mowing, hopefully get in some irrigation or get in some air conditioner then.
And it is hot. My combine's in the shop getting it ready for corn. First thing I'm doing is putting my blow off on. As you know, I got a thing I put on my throat every year to blow the throat off, keep the worst of the stuff off. And just give you a little update what I'm doing. I put a secondary tank right here up to the front. Got this bracket here, bolted to this box arm. Got a solenoid on the back. After it gets air in it, that will open it up to my bar that I put on. We plumb it into this other tank that comes standard on the combine up here. on an air compressor tank. So that way we got twice as much air to blow stuff off or whatever. This old tank came off of a burn-up combine we had years back, and it finally got a pinhole in it, so I got a new one to put on. We'd welded it up a few times. Mount this up here. This is my piece right here that I will mount on the throat. It's old stainless steel pipe off a sprayer. Put these outlets on it. This is where it goes to the solenoid. Put another hose from here, clear back to the other tank to have secondary air. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm mounting all this stuff, getting it to work. Switch is in the cab. Right here goes to the switch. I'll get a hot wire. Wire it up. Not too much since you've already done it. Alright, I got the pipe mounted. I got this bracket made from before, so it fits right here to this bolt. This bracket back here fits to this hole back up here that has nothing in it. In this casting in there. So you can see, then this hose back here hooks up to my tank on the side of the solenoid that lets air out. Then it comes out these ports right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bigger one right here. Now this has got the tipping feeder deck plate on the feeder house, which that clutters this up a lot. Lets stuff in here, but it works good. You don't have anything for a cornhead to do that. So anyway, it's worth it, but it makes it blow off worse. But it's still a big help. So keeps the bulk of it off. So you never have to get out in daytime when it gets built clear up to the windshield. You just hit your button, blow her off, and keep on going. Well, pretty well got the blower complete. Got the hose ran back, teed into this tank up there. Run down here, this red hose to my tank. All I gotta do is wire up the solenoid and everything's right there. I had this done. Might want to mention that me and Jay and Reese are going to be at the Farm Progress Show. Salford's been nice enough to sponsor us for this, so there'll be one of us hanging around the Salford booth there a lot. I'll probably be there a lot of the time, so if anybody wants to stop by and say hi, I'd like to talk to you.
All right, down there is where we pump out of the ditch. This is the middle one. We did have electronic valves, but it's just better to have manuals, so you know. Got this one closed to it. Got this one open going to the north one, and yeah, beans are starting to burn up a little bit there on the bump. We definitely need some it's hot weather this week. Definitely water will help them, that's for sure. Try and keep them alive as long as possible. That won't be done here in an hour or so. Gotta go back a lane to that one. The grass is about yay high, so I'm gonna try and get it mowed at least the direction it's going before I start it up.
Okay, I'm putting my head sight on my corn head now. I got my feeler here from last year to put on. Right there. Goes up here in this one snout. If you've never put these on, of course a lot of guys probably have, then you got to cut a hole right here to get your mechanism up there. Then the part I was having trouble with, you got this piece here that was a wire left with my sensor. It goes down, hooks onto my header steering sensor. Then all these wires on this horizon is all tied up in a bundle, and underneath there was the plug that it plugs into. So that plugs in from the sensor on the head, steering sensor, to this bundle. It's also tied up good that you couldn't find it, but it's there. It's got that. Then you got these hoses here underneath the gearingoff folding part, right underneath here. Right here, there's another line that goes here to out here to folding, and this piece here, right here on your header, come up and hit this. And evidently the hose is like that, and it burnt the new hose. So they shouldn't be this way. They should be through this piece of box right here. And this one, see, it's fine, but you can see where the headers the throat brackets hit it. So still taking a chance on that happening sometime, which I don't take it off and on much. I'm going to drill a hole right there, run that hose through it, then it won't happen. Just little things that need changed a little bit sometimes can sure save a lot of headaches. The gearingoff has to know that that is a close spot. I think we had that happen one other time. Tied it up better and got by with it. It's a beautiful day if you like 95 and hot and sunny and humid, which in the winter time we would say we'd love it, I guess. I'll show you exactly what I did. See how this hose underneath here, and it can, if things get wrong, get smashed. Over on this side, I drilled a hole right up here, took this hose off, run it through the hole and onto here. Now it can never get smashed again. Pretty simple. We'll do both sides that way and won't have to worry about it anymore. See right there where it's hit before, just like it didn't break this hose hooking it up first time, but got her figured out now.
Looks like the water's getting here. I'm walking out to this north one. Should be able to control this for our phone, but for some reason this one won't connect to the Wi-Fi, so come out and do this by hand. This one's got one of those different nozzles on it. It's supposed to make it more like rain. I don't know. Looks kind of cool. You can't really tell it yet. Not enough water pressure. Going now. Good way to wash the truck, I guess. Well, we got another corn head. It was on 1950. Garrett's getting the sprayer cleaned up. So we know what another new corn head means, don't we, Jay?
Yeah. Next year, if this happens, we're renegotiating.
We need to keep corn heads longer because we don't like putting devastators on. They're heavy.
Heavy or time consuming. But
Yeah.
we've done it enough. We already kind of know what we're getting into.
Yeah, we always are going to replace the bearings just in case. We haven't had one go out, but just in case we're going to replace them once a year. But doing that, we still have to take this down, but we have to put the brackets on this way. And yeah, we'll get it.
Renegotiate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We're in a shop in the shade with fans, so it's a good day.
I seen some of the comments on the YouTube.
Oh yeah?
You guys call me fat.
Just more to love.
That's right. Big sexy.
You got anything to say to him? I thought you were going somewhere with that.
No, I'm not gonna be mean. You guys won't call me fat, it's fine. Come down here and we'll see who's gonna outwork each other.
There you go. I think you need to go start working out, eating right, and then we'll have a thumbnail with your shirt off and just shredded.
Yeah, I've been needing to do a little bit of running. You know, it's like 1 mile from, or maybe, no, it's 2 miles if I run from my house to the airport and back.
Just run to work every day. In jeans.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by Gold Bond.
There she goes.
Oil bearing out. A little stucking.
Yeah, we're gonna put NSCs on this.
Yeah.
Well, it called for, but we didn't know that last time.
No, we're learning all the time. Every day's a learning process. Want me to start yelling at you to go faster so we're like a reality show on Discovery Channel?
Yeah. That's what we need. See, Morse? Brass punch.
Hi YouTube, it's Thursday, what time is it? 9:30 Central. It's already warm. I really don't know of anything any more fun than walking through waist-high beans in August in 95-degree heat. You know, who needs a sauna or steam bath? We got all that. All you gotta do is walk way down to where this irrigation's bowed. See that spot? I'm a little out of breath. There's a ditch there, and we've got bridges across that ditch. It's 8-inch casing and some metal over the casing to form a bridge. And it fell through, and it ain't going nowhere till we get it out of there. So I called the cavalry. I can't pick it up. So Reese and Jay's on the way with skid steer, chains, and a little more metal. I really think we get that around one more time. That'd probably be the last irrigation of this season, but we got to get it around there before it does any good. We'll see what happens. I can get me a shot of water. Nice to have a water jug this time of year.
Done with the friendly confines of the shop today for a while. George is going around checking irrigations, and we believe we got one that fell through the bridge, fell through the grading, or something happened. So we'll bring some grading and we're gonna go help him now.
Okay, now I'm glad I got the air conditioning option in the truck. Actually, it wasn't an option, it was just part of the package. But it sure feels nice in here today after that little stroll through a bean field. Must be why farmers don't do many gym memberships. At least that one over there is running. Well, that's a good thing. We'll have to shut it down for 2 hours this evening, 3 to 5 our time, Illinois time, and I don't remember what they call that, but it's so people can cool their houses off when they get back from work. I'm sure if I was one of those folks, I'd complain if I didn't have enough power for that. So it is what it is. We'll shut it down for a couple hours. We only got 2 of them now to shut down. Now we have another electric one, but it finished up yesterday evening. This one I'm working on is electric, but it runs off of a diesel generator, so we don't have to shut it down. Just the ones on Wynn's electric lines, and most of them are run by diesel right now. So see how this goes. Going ahead down the river toward Mount Carmel on the Indiana side and see what those 2 are doing. Got 2 running down there. So that's what we're up to. Driving through the beans. Just no other way to get there unless you want to walk through them rascals. And I had about all that I want this morning. Mighty Wabash River coming up. Can hardly see it because of the growth, but this is the Wabash. A little dusty. Pickup just went by. It's right on the other side of those trees. You might get a glimpse of a little water here and there. Had a lot of wind here earlier, and you can see some limbs down. Township cut them out of the road, but they didn't bother to pile them up. I think they had plenty to do just getting traffic moving again. Oh, I might have to stop walk out there to show you the river. You can see it up in front of us there. There's an opening. Not very high right now, of course. Another limb down on the field. We're going to have to get over here with a grapple and get that stuff picked up. Got some mosquitoes down here. Gotta try not to hit one with the truck, break my windshield.
Make it stop by here, get the skid steer loaded. A lot been going over on this summer. David's been working on this a lot. Getting married here this week. Right in here decorating. Boy, they've done a lot of work. Looks good. We would have David on here, but he's not here. He did break his wrist because he gets hurt every few years, but he didn't break his face. Yeah.
Oh, this looks better. At least we got one running. There's a couple more running on the other side of the levee. Just driving out here to make sure it's still moving. Now that we've got water to it. It's two different units. In this case, there's a small engine here at the center pivot that just runs hydraulics that makes it move. And good thing we came back, because it is not running. Let's get that going. All good for a little bit. Who knows for how long. Got some more mosquitoes in here.
Well, it definitely fell through.
No doubt about it. I don't know how much your motors weigh.
I don't either.
It must be heavy.
Alright, me and Jay watched. George lifted it up by hand, put the new one in. Yeah, good job.
Pick this up doing the
Yeah. Got it. New piece is on. George is gonna go start it down at the, go start up there. We're gonna make sure it crosses.
All you people working in air conditioning today, be grateful. You could be out doing this crap.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let your dogs go outside, but we'll be out here. Don't worry about it.
Buy some beer.
Yeah. Buy Jay a beer. Shut it off, shut it off, shut it off. Well, it didn't work. When it fell through and it was stuck and trying to push, U-joints broke, so parts run. We made it back, fixed, all together. Hopefully it works. Jay had 10 beers. He's passed out in the bed of the truck. Jeez. Looky there. That one's spinning. Goes right across. This one's spinning by itself. It was just kicking our brakes back. So, fixed. Fixed. Took a little longer than I thought, but fixed.
Good shape.
Yeah, happy to see that.
Only costed a lunch.
Yeah, you got free lunch. Happy about that?
I am more happy about the couple of bush lights that I got. It was well needed on a day like
I was
this.
glad you quit being passed out in the back of the truck.
Have that on them bigger jobs.
Yeah, that's not true. He just puked.
I did. Every time, right when I do this, I get a phone call.
Got one through. All right, we got them on. Devastators, ready to devastate. No words? Not today?
Quit trading heads.
Yeah, we gotta quit trading heads. Yeah, they just roll right here underneath where the corn gets picked and roll them over, break the stock, less wear on the tracks, tires on the tractors and semis, and breaks down the residue, or breaks down the stalks a little bit quicker.
Like, I'll go try to pull a river pump out today.
Yeah, do that this afternoon. Do that to lunch.
Be good, good ending of the video for the week.
Yep, okay, that cut. Made it down to the river. We'll get the river pump out. Jay's unhooking the electric. If you see him jump like 18 feet in the air, that means he hit the wrong thing. He won't, we got it all. gotta make sure we don't set it on anything. That's about it.
Whoa.
Good?
Yep.
All right. We got her all loaded. We're gonna take it back up to the farm, put it in the shed for the winter. That's it for this week. Reminder, we'll be at the around the Salford booth Tuesday and Wednesday at the Farm Progress Show if you want to stop by and say hi. David's getting married Saturday, tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Want your Ivers stuff, you know where to go, ivers-farms.myshopify.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.